Hello, Kelly, my lovely. How are you? Um, no, because I do have no health, legal, financial questions here, my lovely. And also remember, please use your own discretion when making life decisions, sweetheart. Hello, Jess. Good, good. But do remember that sometimes if we don't react out loud, it can still fester in our minds. That's reacting as well, because you're keeping that. Like a couple of my clients have said, well, I didn't argue back with them, or I didn't react like in shouting or having a meltdown, but in their thoughts, they've still been carrying that anger or annoyance or whatever around with them. So make sure that you've changed the story straight away so that you aren't keeping it in place, Jess. Good, good, good. Remember the 3D, always look at the 3D. When something triggers you, what is that showing me? Okay, not what does that mean? What is it showing you? Everybody's a messenger of you, remember. So there's, is it just old stuff playing out that you've already acknowledged and you're like, yeah, that, I remember thinking that or thinking something similar. Okay, or if it's not, if you can't think of it, it's always something that you have created, whether indirectly or indirectly, or directly, I mean, sorry. So what is it showing me? Okay, if you're looking at it and thinking, shit, that's still an old story or still an old belief or assumption, I need to change the story. Joni, it's only paid readings tonight, my lovely. I try to alternate days. Kelly, you don't have to ask anything. Don't feel obliged that you've got to jump on a live and ask a question. Remember, it is paid tonight anyway. Just have a current check-in with your energies. Just see what Spirit has to say about your energies at this time. Hello, Wendy. Remember, Jess, that the journey is to improve you. You're not changing you just to get what you want. You're changing you to be able to sustain and maintain everything that you want in your life, so that you don't go back into the old version of you that doesn't keep things that you want, if you get what I mean. It's for your soul's journey. Not a lot of people try to force it in order to get what they want, but they will lose what they want because it's forced. Hello, Iman. How are you, my lovely? We certainly do. Everybody's on their own timeline. Everybody's just remember that everything that you want is already there. Okay, at a quantum level, there are different realities that you are in. So you can tap into that reality by getting into the feeling state. And how to do that is to either have conversations in your head with somebody as if you've already got what you wanted, or you do a little visual that implies that you already have it, or you script implying that you already have it. Okay, the important things are getting into the believing, the knowing, and the feeling that what you want is yours. End of. You're the only one stopping yourself from getting it. Okay, and also the feeling of how you would feel if you already had what you wanted, or you were who you wanted to be. Yes, we all have flaws with ourselves. We're the first to put ourselves down, aren't we? We always either look in the mirror every day putting ourselves down, or we think we're not good enough, we're not worthy, we don't deserve things because of how we react to other people. But they are just reflecting back you, how you think and feel about yourself, what you think and feel about other people, and how you want them to think and feel about you. A lot of people spend most of their day worrying what other people think and feel about them. Well, what do you want people to think and feel about you? That you're beautiful, that you are high value, that you are classy, that you are amazing. You're everyone's favorite person. You're writing your script for your movie. For me, everyone is you pushed out was the hardest thing for me to learn, as I've said before, you know, and that I am in charge of what happens in my reality. It's been a long journey for me as well. It's been sort of a 2-year journey for me to finally understand it all and grasp the concept of it all, that it's all about how I see the world and other people, and what assumptions and thoughts and beliefs I have about them is how they are treating me. That took me a long time, getting into my 50s and realizing, hang on a minute, what do you mean everybody is connected to me? Everybody's acting either indirectly or directly of how I'm thinking about them. Remember, it doesn't always have to be about that particular person. It can just be your assumption or your beliefs about relationships or love or men or women, is how people will treat you. Yes, I mean, that's why spirit is there, trying to remind us that we are a spiritual being before we are a human being, and that our human brain is the thing that with the ego in it, and the ego likes to be fed. It likes to tell you and poo-poo you, and it's just trying to protect you, but it can get in the way. Okay, it's okay for protecting you from death or danger, but when it's just past things that you've experienced that it likes to remind you of how shit you felt or how you're not appreciated or valued and you put yourself down, that is when you have to stop those ego thoughts coming in and change the story. I like it, Wendy. Good, good. Oh, bloody dog. Frightens me to death when she comes in. That's okay. I did send you an email back, Sasha. You're welcome. Hello, Storms. How are you? No, you're not in and out in. Lay down. No, stay there. Lay down. You're not in and out in all night. No, don't look at me like that. You keep coming in and then you go out and then you come in and then you go out. Like a yo-yo. You're either in or out. Yes, you with the fur. Yes, come and say hi. Just because you're not paying for a reading, it doesn't matter. You can just say hi. Save sitting here in silence. Yes, we try not to bite. I like that comment yesterday. What's the naughty step? No, it wasn't Iman, it was somebody else. Somebody else's name that I don't think I've seen before. Wendy, how long had you been in no contact before your SP came back this last time? If you go out, you stay out. You realise this, don't you? Gives me a great big sigh. Right, excuse me, going across the camera again. Right, out and stay out. Let's close the door on the latch so she can't get back in. Frightens the crap out of me every time she comes back in. Door suddenly opens. Just about 2 months. What were you really starting to think about him again, or did he just appear out of the blue? Yeah, just out of the blue, yeah. You haven't really been thinking about him, or Sweet. Okay, Sasha, let's have a look. Oh, yes. Nice. In his energy. Yeah, I mean, 2 cards here. King of Pentacles, giving you your emotional security, giving you something for you to grow between you. Okay, and here, man holding coin. So definitely wanting to give you more emotional security than, you know, ever before, if you like. He may still sort of have little old version of him coming in, but this could be his higher self just reminding you, look, you know, you're about to get what you want. Okay, well, not about to get, but certainly him changing towards you, the version that you want of him. But just make sure that you're not coming in as negative. Don't let negative Nancy jump out and bite your bum. Okay. He may have been really working hard lately, so just making sure that, you know, in his energy he's getting that rest there. So he may don't start going negative. I think what Spirit is trying to tell you as well, if he does need rest and rejuvenation and goes a bit quiet, which I don't want you to keep that as a belief, okay? I don't want you to cause that as a limiting belief, but don't go into a negative if he is genuinely tired, okay? He may just want rest and rejuvenation there. But don't make that a limiting belief, because it may not be that, okay? It may be his higher self telling you to make sure that you stay balanced and centered and get some rest, especially if you're feeling a bit poorly at the moment, and don't let your negatives come in, because a lot of people, when they've been ill, have let their negative Nancy go rife, okay, because they haven't had the energy to stay on their mental diet. But this is good here, so let's have a look between you going forward. Yeah, remember, you're the main character, okay? But he sees you as the person he wants to be with anyway. You're the main female in his life, and also to remind yourself that you're the main female. You're the main character in your movie. Again, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So that email I sent you will help you understand from what you were asking to what I've given you. Okay. Yeah, things definitely progressing. I say you're still on the journey, okay, but that could be your trip as well. That can be your trip. But keep going, in other words. Let's just pull in a card for you. Yeah, just keep having fun. Okay, feeling re-energized, having fun. You're drumming to the beat of your own drum. Okay, you're what was it, Wendy? You said something like that, didn't you, just now? We all roll to the beat of our own drum or something like that. Just keep having fun. You're in charge, okay? And keep bringing in that loving energy. Remember, it's all about the loving energy, to be on that loving frequency of feeling loved, loving yourself, feeling love for your person, and the being grateful for the relationship and things like that. And it will, you know, that loving energy will come back to you. Don't force it though. I mean, feel it, really feel that love and happiness and joy and peace. Nice reading. Yes, I thought you said something about a drum. Hello, Tara. How are you? Good, good. Yes, Sasha. Always remind yourself, you know, when you are feeling a little bit of a blip, just say, you know, it's, yeah, I might be feeling like crap today, but it's not stopping me getting what I want. What I want already is done. Okay, so nothing's going to take it away from me, you know, and I'm doing the best that I can do today. Yeah, well, I always do that prayer every morning saying that I will not bring in to today. Today is a new day or something. I will not bring in the sorrows or storms from yesterday into today. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Kelly. How are you, my lovely? Good, good. Have you turned your situation around anymore from the other day? You still working on it? Ignoring the 3D shite? Good, good. Remember, he has to conform. He's just you pushed out. So he has to conform. Just keep persisting and it will suddenly, he will shift. Transition. Don't have any thoughts like he's being stubborn and he needs to do this and he needs to do that. Just persist in your mental diet of what you want to be seeing as if you're already seeing it, my lovely. Good, good. I'm sat here twiddling my hair. That's why you can see my arm moving. Sorry. Oh, kick the video as well. Camera as well then. It sure is, my lovely. Ooh. Spill the tea, Tara. Come on, spill the tea. Did he say you're amazing, gorgeous, and that he can't live without you? That with you is where he knows he needs to be, wants to be, and belongs? Spill the tea. Yes, we're all nosy. Come on. Good, good, good. Melissa, my sweetheart. Right, let's see what's going on about the connection with your Scorpio. Let's roll up my sleeves and let's get down and dirty. Are you in contact or no contact? Melissa, are you in contact with your Scorpio or no contact? Okay, sweetheart, thank you. Then definitely after watch this the Get Them Back playlist because it's helped lots of people. Oh, too many, sorry. That's fine, don't worry, we all react, but my Get Them Back playlist will show you how to shift your energy. There is the latest new success story that I posted yesterday. 2 ladies changed their relationships around, one from no contact, the other from very hot and cold behavior, but go and listen to it, my lovely. It's in the Get Them Back playlist, it's at the top. Right, Scorpio, let's really focus now. Let me stop looking at the chat and focus on this. Ah, wonderful. Well, most of the ladies in this chat, sorry if there's any gents watching, but most of the ladies in this chat have been working on themselves and changing the stories in their head and seeing great results, because it's all down to you, not your Scorpio, my lovely, even though you think it is all about him. Yeah, okay. So Spirit is saying in his energy, yes, in his current energy, okay, it's just his current 3D self. So it's just a reflection of you. And I've got that here as well. You've got the Hangman and you've got the sort of this card as well. So Spirit is saying, yes, he is not wanting full commitment yet. Okay, so his sort of higher self, well, his 3D self is saying, look, wait, you know, I'm not ready for a big family and all that jazz. You know, I'm not ready for that commitment. But Spirit is saying there does need to be some healing of the ages here. So call him in. Okay, call him in to you. You need to do the work, because you've got an old story about him. You've got an old story about yourself. Okay, so you just need to work on yourself. Okay. And good if you've found that, you know, don't accept. You can reject whatever behavior you don't like. It doesn't mean it's over. Okay, Spirit saying, you know, he's your soulmate. You know that you're going to be getting to know each other more. Okay, you're on the right path. There is light here. Okay, so you're not far away, to be honest. Okay, remember, we manifest everything in our 3D. We're born manifestors. We're born creators. A lot of people, sometimes my clients say, oh, haven't manifested for a week, I've been busy, or this manifesting malarkey doesn't work for me. Well, if you've got a brain and you're breathing, you're creating, because you wake up every morning with that inner chatter that is creating what happens along with your built-in beliefs and assumptions about things. So Spirit is saying for you, you know, don't feel, you know, don't put too much pressure on yourself as well, but don't feel that you're going to be on your own. You're certainly not, okay? You know, just wait until you get the results that you want, but you have to persist. Don't start going back into old stories. Yeah, don't worry, my lovely. You know, when I have a wobble, we all have wobbles on here. It doesn't stop you getting what you want, because what you want already exists. Okay, you know he's your soulmate, so that's part of the burden lifted off you. Okay, you know that he's yours. It's a done deal. Okay, but you just have to look at what you're talking about yourself. Okay, do you think you're good enough? Do you think you're first best? Do you think you're a priority? Do you think you're beautiful? Okay, all self-concept work is vital. 80% is vital so that you can sustain and maintain the relationship how you want it to be. So you're not getting triggered, so that you're not arguing. Okay, you get to a point where whatever the 3D says to you, whatever people say to you, because they're just a messenger of you, you're like in your head, yeah, right, whatever. This is how it's going to be. Okay, I'm not accepting that. You know, this is how it's going to be, sort of thing. When I have a wobble, I listen to the Ho'oponopono prayer and imagine that my mind, negative Nancy, has to apologize to my heart's desire. Okay, so I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I listen to one of those for about 10 minutes. Do a meditation. Remember, the 3D is not the 3D is your old thoughts playing out. The 4D is what's real. So in your 4D, you can see your person with visuals. You can talk to your person with inner conversations. Everything you want is within you. Okay? So you've got this, Spirit is saying. You just need to keep putting the work in, because your cogs in your mind are what is creating. Okay? So yeah, there may be some healing within yourself still. There may be an old story that you're still telling yourself about him. You might still be complaining to other people. You know, there's so many little sneaky little ways. I've had so many of my clients in a one-to-one mentoring session, and they say something and I'm like, that's part of your block or resistance. And they had no idea. It was something they were merrily telling themselves, not realizing that it was you know, sort of cancelling out some of the good work that they were doing, because it was the norm to them. That's how they've been thinking and feeling and believing and assuming for a long time. So it just was the norm. They hadn't changed that story because it was the norm to them. They didn't realize it was a resistance or a block. So you're on the right track. Okay. Doesn't mean that, you know, what you want is over. No more battles, no more arguing. When you work on your self-concept, you don't need to react anyway to the 3D, because you know it's just you. You're looking in a mirror. Okay, you're literally looking in the mirror. So what's the point of arguing with yourself in the mirror? He is you pushed out. What you think and feel about yourself, what you think and feel about him. So are you thinking and feeling about him? We're in a loving relationship. You know, we are head over heels in love with each other. We are so in love with each other. We are in a happy, committed, loving relationship. Remember, things like affirming, scripting, visualizing are not to get you what you want. It's to put you in the feeling of you being the person that has what you want. So you're waking up every morning feeling like you're in a loving, committed relationship already. You might be doing imaginal scenes where you're hearing a friend say, oh my God, you two are so in love. You're a perfect couple. And you're like, yes, you know, we're just so in love with each other. We are a perfect match. You know, oh, he's crazy, head over heels in love with me. Okay, having those conversations rather than he just wants to be friends. I don't think so. Let's have a big argument about it. Okay, you don't need to do that. So you're on the right path. You're doing okay. Just a few things to tweak. That's all. Okay, Molly, Iman, and somebody who just said they are beyond our universe. Okay, so I've got Molly, Iman, and universe. Let's just call you universe for short. Okay, beyond our universe, you've sent me a money request. Okay. So just go and tweak that, my lovely. Some people press the wrong button, so don't worry. Okay. Okay, well, remember that it's your choice, Molly, as to who you go with. I have a lot of, you will find when you are working on your self-concept and you're saying that you're beautiful and you know that you're good enough and worthy and you're whatever, that other people will come in because there's no resistance to anybody else. So for one, it's showing you that what you're doing is working. It doesn't mean that you have to entertain Andrew at all or have a relationship with him. By no means think that, oh, he's come in perfect, so he's obviously the one for me. Don't think that, okay? It's just that you've got no resistance to anybody else. You've got no old story with anybody else. So when you're changing how you see yourself, other people will see you that way. It's just that you've still got the old story with Larry, okay? That's all. So, yeah, I mean, he will be because he is like coming as your ideal model. I have so many people who do this. Oh, well, somebody else has come in and they're acting perfectly. They're the perfect gentleman. They're showering me with all the love and affection that I want my SP to do. So they think they get flattered by that. And they may go on a couple of dates. They may be texting and that, but most of them do come back to, actually, it is my original SP I want, because your heart knows what you want. Okay, remember, the universe does like to sort of test you as well to see if you're ready to handle what you do want. So let's look at Andrew. I mean, Andrew's energy is that obviously he loves you or likes you a great deal. Okay, so is there any point really looking at his energy? Because it's obvious how he feels about you. It's your choice whether you pursue this. It's your choice who you choose. I'm just going to bring in a general from Spirit because it's pretty obvious how Andrew feels about you. Just advice from Molly, please, regarding love. No, advice from Molly regarding Andrew. Yeah, I mean, there he is, coming strutting in there, offering you emotional security that's making you feel good. So he could be an earth sign. I don't like to say that, but that did pop in. Spirit did say. Doesn't matter if he's not. It just means that he's a down to earth, kind of caring guy. Okay, so there he is, strutting right in. Let's have a look at some more on this. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you know, he's certainly, you know, giving you all the attention, being definitely passionate. Okay. Yeah, again, you know, the scales are balanced here. He seems a very balanced person, caring, balanced. We've got occupation. He's certainly keeping you occupied as well, Spirit is saying with that one. He might have a good occupation as well. Stormy, it's not your reality. Thank you, my lovely. Her heart will tell her who the one is. Not you, me, or Spirit. Yeah, we have voyage, so this has been a journey for you, okay? But we do have the beast as well, so make sure that there's no harsh words. As I said, you can have your initial person, you can have Larry. It's just that you've got too much of an old story going on there. That's all, that you haven't dropped yet. So let's look at Larry. Yeah, I mean, in your heart, he's still your wish fulfilled. Okay, so your heart always, or even though you feel a bit abandoned by him at the moment, but it's only because of the old story, Spirit keeps saying here, because you've just got that assumption about him. Remember, the more you've been festering, yeah, you have, see, I was just going to say before I saw that comment, you've been festering all week on, he's not shit, he hasn't fucking contacted me, how dare he, that obviously shows he's not interested. So you've kept that in, and he has to conform to that. He probably has been wanting to contact you, but your energy about you're an arse, you haven't contacted me, you're a little shit, has pushed him away. Because we are all connected by energy and thoughts. Okay, so you haven't helped the situation. That's why you're not seeing what you want. Instead of ignoring the 3D and you sticking to your thing, of course he, you know, oh, you know, even if you were looking at your phone going, oh my God, he just can't stop messaging me and calling me to see if I'm all right. You didn't. You went straight into a negative attack on him. So therefore you got what you've been thinking. Yeah, you know, just sit there. He is yours. He is your wish fulfilled. You've got him. But you've got to drop that old story and any negative thoughts. Like I've said, you should only be embodying the person you want to be as if you have what you want. So you have that beautiful relationship with him. You wouldn't be slagging him off. You wouldn't be entertaining somebody else. Yes, thank you very much, but you're not my person. Nice of you to text me and make me feel good. But you can have Larry. It's just that you've got so much old story there. So either it's your choice. I can't be asked to shift my energy and my thoughts about him. I'm letting Larry go, or whatever. You might let Larry go, pursue things with Andrew, and then in a couple of months say to yourself, no, it's Larry I like. Okay, you haven't messed anything up. It's your reality. You just react too much to the 3D where Larry's concerned. You're too much 3D based rather than inside based. That's all Spirit is saying here. Yeah, the angel of love. Look, you love Larry. Okay, your wish fulfilled. Sitting there, just knowing he's yours, and the angel of love. Bring in more love. Okay, you're letting your ego take over your heart here. Yes, it's nice to be flattered and pursued by somebody else. But is he your heart's desire? Or are you just doing it to make yourself feel good? You don't need anybody else to make you feel good, okay? You should be feeling good within yourself. I can have anybody. I deserve the loving relationship I want with Larry. It's just the crap you're telling yourself, that's all. Yeah, the lovers, there needs to be more peace. Look at all the cards that have come out about Larry. Yes, it's saying that, you know, Andrew is reliable, he's passionate at the moment and giving you what he's keeping you occupied here, but where are your true feelings? Just believe, okay? Believe. Change the story. Larry has to conform to the part you're giving him, and you've given him a shit part since you've been out of action. Okay, just because he hadn't texted you, you fed into that, you reacted to that, and you kept the story alive with, he's a shit, he's not showing me any affection, he's a fucking mess. Your fault. You've written that story for him. Yeah, more peace again. The lovers with the doves of peace. Peace, okay, between you, building things on a more solid foundation, being more peaceful, even if it's just in your thoughts. He'll be back. He'll be back. So, stop slagging him off in your story, my lovely, because you are creating him to act like a twat. Iman, you know I don't do any legal or financial or things like that question. So I certainly won't be, I will answer it as in just general from spirit regarding this situation, but certainly remember, life decisions, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please use your own discretion when making life decisions, okay? They will not tell you what you can and can't do. They are just giving you advice. So let's just do any advice for Iman, please. I know you have put what is check the energy and advice, but I'm certainly not going to ask about which way it's going to go or whether you're going to get the outcome you want or whatever. I know you do have problems focusing your mind off the 3D because you are very 3D based as well. You react too much. Right, advice for Iman, please. I've got to read the question again. Yeah, okay. 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 Right, Iman, for you, sweetheart. Spirit is saying, and it's quite funny how I've got both of these cards here. Look at the black and white horse. So the chariot talks about decision making, okay? But on this one, he's not driving the chariot. He's literally like taking a leap onto one of these horses to ride off with it. So are you going to leap onto the positive horse or the negative? And again here, taking action in your thoughts, positive or negative. Let the positive thoughts outrun the negatives. We have here, you do react too much. When things are revealed to you, it becomes your worst nightmare. Okay, you just react big time to anything. And Spirit is saying here, because of your own self-concept, how you see yourself, you put yourself down all the time. You're not confident enough within yourself to say, hang on a minute, I'm creating this. What do I want the outcome to be? You react too much in the 3D, thinking that everybody is separate. We are all connected energetically, and in your reality, your conscious awareness, your thoughts control what happens in your 3D, not other people, unless you keep giving your power away, which you do. There is going to be a man who's going to be really fair in this. Okay, he's going to really consider it. He's going to be really fair, you know, adjudication, fair judge in this. Okay, so you are going to get the outcome you want. Okay, look here. You picking the fruits of your labors. Okay, so it will be okay, but you've really got to stop reacting to the 3D. Know that you're good enough and worthy enough, and you can be and do whatever you want, because you are a spiritual being. We are all God's children, therefore we are all a god or goddess. Okay, but it's your choice where you're waking up and putting your thoughts every day. Let your positive thoughts outdo the negatives. Again, you're the goddess. Stop putting yourself down. Okay, why shouldn't you get what you want? You're the one telling yourself that you're not good enough, you probably don't deserve it, or whatever. You're the one telling yourself that story. Yeah, pinning yourself down with all the negative shit that you're telling yourself in your mind. Swords are your thoughts. You're just pinning yourself down with, what if I get disappointed? What if I get let down? What if this? What if that? What are they thinking? What are they doing? Okay, so that's why Spirit is saying, stop. It's up to you. It's your choice where you dwell in your thoughts. With this card as well, stop judging yourself and others. You've done the outcome already in a negative instead of it being in a positive. When it can be positive. When I start drifting, I always imagine somebody asking me, you've got to remember, you've got to talk about, embody the person you want to be as if you have what you want already. Because what you want exists. There is any man out there in a parallel reality, okay, that has what she wants already. It's there for you to have. You need to tune into that frequency of how you would feel if you had it. So always imagine a family member or a friend saying to you, how did it go? How was the outcome? And you're telling them, oh, it's brilliant. I got what I wanted. This happened, that happened. Okay, that puts you into the feeling as if you've already got it. So you're looking at it as if you've already got it, and you're telling somebody about how amazing it is or how it went. Okay, not moaning and complaining about it though. Okay, KVYBI. Let's have a look at what Spirit has for you, my lovely. And hoping that your mother feels better soon, my lovely. Okay. A couple of things came through on this card. Usually when I see this card, it just talks about either literally somebody, you know, a new baby in the family, or you, or just new beginnings. Okay, a birth signifies new beginnings. Okay, but I felt almost like it's you looking after your mother. Okay, as well, like she looked after you when you were a baby, but now you're looking after her, if you get what I mean. We do have walking away, so there may be something you feel like walking away from, or perhaps others are walking away and leaving you to do all the work. It could be that you're thinking of leaving something. You're a very spiritual person. Okay, we all are, but others are more tapped into their intuition and spidery senses, if you like. We do have Three of Swords here, so you may be feeling a lot of pain around this, or you may have had something in your life that's caused heartbreak recently. But Spirit is saying you will have the fun that you want. Make sure that you're making time to make time for yourself to have fun. You need to have that fun, okay, as well. Spirit is asking you to just think pure thoughts. Okay, when the snow falls, it's on our head. Okay, so when the snow falls, it's beautiful and white, isn't it? Until people start walking all over it and cars start driving over it, it becomes muddy and slushy. So having those pure thoughts, as many pure thoughts and positive thoughts as you can. It is hard work, okay, but if you put the work in being thinking positively rather than the negative, looking on the bright side rather than the dark side, okay, and bringing in fun instead of being in this heartache. Okay, yes, it's not very nice, and what will be, so to speak, but remember to make time for you as well, and trying to, you know, see your mum as being well. A lot of people see relatives as being how they want them to be, fit, healthy and well, not focusing their energy on the illness. Okay, but I don't cover health, so I don't really want to go on any more about that, but just make sure that you are having time for you as well. Okay, Crepe. I don't know who Crepe is in here. You have asked questions that we don't answer, legal, etc., and things, but I will just bring through any advice that Spirit has for you. Okay, so take the guidance that they have. I will not be looking specifically on I've got no cards anyway that are going to see, oh, you say that you're going to be a doctor or a florist or a solicitor or whatever. Okay, so there's no cards that are going to come out with saying this is who you should be. It will just be sort of general here. Art by Marion. Are you crepe? Okay. I will give you some pointers. But let's see what Spirit says to you first. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Wendy, can you grab the link to my other channel, please, sweetheart? And put that in, because that channel will help crepe here. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So Spirit is saying to you, my lovely, and I'm going to read out from the book as well for that one because they want me to help you to understand a bit more. So the first thing they're saying is that you're very passionate about something. Okay, there's something you want to do in your heart. Your heart is telling you, I really want to do some such and such. Okay, you know in your heart what you want to do. And it's up to you to move yourself forward. However, you do self-sabotage a lot and you do have anxiety about it. Okay, stress, anxiety, worry. Okay, so you self-sabotage a lot here. You drown, then start drowning in your emotions. Okay, when things are revealed, you then start drowning in your emotions. So you start to have that anxiety, that worry, that stress. How am I going to do it? But this, you know, I've got that problem and that problem in the way and this, that and the other. And Spirit is saying, follow your heart. You're letting your logical ego come in. Okay, have more faith in yourself. What you want can be born into the 3D. Okay, the world that you want, what you want, have faith, it will get born into the 3D. And we have creation because you are the creator. You're writing your script. So what do you want? Okay, let me just read that out before I give you some other tips. Number 30. It's 39 actually. Can't read. Should have gone to Specsavers. There you go. Right, you can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. And then the saying is, I am a mighty creator. It's my birthright to create. So, where are your thoughts lined up when you think about money? I never have any money. Money always comes in but goes out, or I worry about my bills. Where you focus your thoughts, your energy, is what you're going to keep getting back. So my abundance, my money affirmations are: I am a rich, wealthy woman. I am ridiculously rich and wealthy. I am financially secure and always provided for. Okay? Money comes to me easily and freely in all different directions. I am a magnet to money. Money loves me and wants me. I have a bank account full of money. Okay, so I am saying lots of money affirmations, and just do a search on YouTube. Type in money affirmations or money and wealth affirmations and do them daily. You've got so many old beliefs and assumptions about money that is making you have no money. But your subconscious mind, with all those old beliefs and assumptions in, needs to be reprogrammed. So you need to do daily affirmations. Every time you think about money, you should be, instead of saying I never have any money, okay, no, I have lots of money. Go, and the best thing for you to do is follow your heart regarding your career. You can be and do whatever you want. You're a spiritual being. Go to my other channel that Wendy's posted above, because I talk about how to shift your energy and change your thoughts. Also, go and watch, and I'll type it in here for you, as many, do every day a money meditation and affirmations, because it will start to shift your thoughts about money. You will start to see yourself with money. You will start to feel rich. Remember, it takes about 21 days to start to form a new habit. Okay, so don't expect to do it for one day and then boom, it's all done. Okay, you've got to persist for it to exist. So Spirit is saying you can have it. You're the creator. You're writing your script. So you can do other things as well, like imagining a friend is saying to you, oh my God, Melissa, business is booming. You're so good at what you do. You're the best at what you do. How much are you earning now? And you're like, oh, I'm earning £1,000 a week or whatever. Okay, it's your reality, but you are self-sabotaging a lot. So you need to really get out of that old story. But those little things will get you on track. Right, Stormy, my lovely. I again, you're trying to logically come to this. This is what I was trying to say to you in your email. You don't need to tell him anything about it. That's you logically trying to find a solution. You're not using your creative side, because if he is the one who is going to be the one that brings it to you, then the universe will be the one who makes him do that. You're trying to... I'd be surprised if the cards don't come out as what my gut is telling me here. So let me just see what Spirit says to you about it. Yes, okay. They are backing up what I'm saying here. I don't want to use that one. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Definitely what I was saying here. Spirit is saying, you know that he would help you. Okay, you know that he would offer some kind of help or support here. But Spirit is saying, stop reacting to the 3D. You cannot use logic when you are trying to create. So they are reminding you, stop looking at the 3D, stop reacting to the 3D, go in your bubble and look at what you do want here. They're saying to you, the door to Spirit's open. We've heard you about moving, okay? But you keep pinning yourself down with your thoughts. They've heard you. You're trying to micromanage this. As I said to you the other day, stop messing with the middle. Okay, and here, the masculine is your ego. Our ego is the masculine side of us, the logical, problem-solving side, and it's Spirit is telling you it's just imprisoning you. The feminine side is our imagination, our heart's desires, okay, if you like. So they're saying, stop letting your ego come in here. It's stopping you getting your perfect outcome because Spirit has the perfect solution, not you. You're clutching straws, you're grasping, okay? Everything that I told you in that email to do, please do. You should be going to bed at night, not worrying and stressing. You should be going to bed at night, going to sleep, imagining that you're telling somebody about how you've got everything that you want. Embody the person you want to be as if you have what you want already. It is done. If you went to, put it this way, if you imagined what you wanted, Spirit will bring it to you. They're saying, we've heard you. Stop getting in the way. Okay? We've heard you. Thank you very much. We're sorting this for you. We'll do it in the perfect way. But then you're letting your ego come in and you're reacting to the 3D. Yes, but if I go to a hotel or if I ask him for help, it's not going to be what you want in your heart. Remember, what you want is already created. Okay? So, stop letting your ego and logical problem-solving mind come in and keeping you stuck. Spirit's heard you, my lovely. You don't need him to pray. You're the creator of your reality. You don't even need to bother him about it. Okay? Spirit will bring in the right circumstances and the right people to bring you what you want. So stop worrying and stress it. See it as already being done. Imagine somebody saying to you, okay, so what would you say to the version of you who didn't have what you wanted because you have everything now? You would be saying, oh my God, stop stressing and worrying because we left it to the universe and they brought it in perfectly. We're in our perfect home. It's amazing. It's happened in an awesome way that I could never have thought about. You're trying to micromanage. It's not a project, Spirit is telling you. If you do want to micromanage it and you do want to use your logic and you can't stop stressing, then you're just going to take longer to get to where you want, because you'll probably go to somewhere next that isn't suitable, but it will do. Why? Why create that for yourself? Okay. When I was looking for this house, you know, I'd written down everything I said to you in your email. I wrote it down. This is what I want. And I saw numerous properties because I felt, you know, I need to get out of where I am. I need to look for somewhere. And they were all awful. But I could have taken any of them just to be desperate. Oh, it's something. At least it's something. But in my heart, it was saying, no, this isn't right. And then boom, this fell in an awesome way. Okay? Stop trying to micromanage it. Yeah, again, that's the card you had last time. That's the card I referred to in your email. You're going round and round in circles, causing more chaos. Stop it, my lovely. You're not going to get what you want if you micromanage. It certainly is. Yes, Wendy, I think, Wendy, you listened to the How I Got My House video, didn't you? And then sort of that helped you to get your house as well. Or we talked about it in a reading or something like that. Okay, Astuti, my lovely. Let's just look at the current energies in this. Remember, it's not about your SP. You can create whatever story that feels natural to you and that feels good to you, which is fine. If you want to tell yourself the story that you have been, okay, you can put it all together. Imagine a friend asking you, you know, oh my God, I heard that it was, you know, his mother that had your back in all this, you know, and you can say, yes, you know, she told him blah, 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 all what you've put in there so that it flows naturally. Okay, go to sleep at night in that story if you wish, if that's making you feel good at the moment, but it's certainly not about his energy or what's happening. See, again, you're doing your affirmations, you're feeling good about it. Yeah, that's feeling natural to me, but then you'll come back to what's happening. Is he shifting? I need to know. So you're not trusting and you're not believing, okay? I'm going to pull one card for him, Spirit is saying, because the rest, they want to tell you what you need to be doing. Because it has nothing to do with the other people. They have to conform to what you are affirming and believing. Okay, Spirit is saying, okay, they're saying you're, again, micromanaging. Okay, you're saying it has to be that way because you're micromanaging this. Spirit is telling me here. They're picking me up on it because I didn't pick up on it. You're limiting how it can happen. Remember, it will always happen in a way that you're not expecting. You're limiting yourself to that when it could be something totally different. It could be the girlie who turns around and says, you know what, fuck you, I've had enough of you. It could be her family putting pressure on her to get the divorce. You're limiting yourself, Spirit is saying here. You're not living in the end. You're micromanaging the process to get to where you want to be. So again, like Stormy, you are cutting your nose off to spite your face. You should only be in the energy of the person who has what you want as if you already have it. If you were already married, you would not be telling yourself that story. You would not be micromanaging how you got there. You're already there. That's where you keep having your downfall. Okay? So forget that story, Spirit is saying, because you're limiting yourself. We will decide how it comes in because we know better than you, they're saying. Okay, we have millions of opportunities for you. You're limiting yourself to one, Spirit is telling you. Spirit's saying because you're getting impatient again. He's come back, triggered you, and now you're getting impatient again. And Spirit is saying you've got to persist for it to exist. You are already married, therefore you should only be living in that 4D. Or else you will take longer to get what you want, my lovely. Right. Yeah, in his energy, feeling judged. He's very much feeling judged by the people around him, family, okay, as well. Maybe your energy is judging as well, Astuti, so be careful there. But it talks about rebirths as well. So let's come in with the advice for you. They want me to come to these for you first. Yeah, get that balance and still do that healing within you. Okay, get the balance. Stop trying to control. Get the balance. Do that inner healing still. Okay, because if you're feeling like you need to control, you're not believing, you're not feeling, and you're not knowing that it's a done deal. You're still grasping for solutions. You're letting your ego come in, trying to problem solve and tell you what you can and can't do. No. And be patient. I knew that was somewhere lurking around in there. Right. Yeah, again, your resistance and doubts, Spirit is saying it's your choice where your thoughts go, positive or negative. Yeah, again, you know, still sort of, no, I need to hang on tight and control this. Okay, I need to control. And Spirit is saying, just allow it to come in. He loves you. Okay, he is yours. No, why are you even worrying about the mother? That's you micromanaging, Astuti. Your thoughts should be nowhere other than you're already married. You're already married, so of course his parents support the marriage. Okay, of course you're a happy couple together. You're micromanaging. You cannot manifest from logic. You're not trusting, you're not believing, and you're not in the knowing. Enough. Because if you were, you wouldn't be micromanaging the middle, trying to come up with a story to get what you want. No, it doesn't work like that, my lovely. Yeah, you've got to leave it alone. my leaving card. Spirit is saying, leave it alone. Okay, close the door on all the what's going on now and how we're going to get there. Thank you very much. Just trust, they're telling you here. Okay, you keep reacting to the 3D and then you're trying to come up with stories. Oh, well, what about if this works? Look what happened before when you had this light bulb moment. Oh, let's get the mums together to chat and hopefully it'll all go in my favor. It blew up in your face. Okay, so Spirit is saying, stop interfering. If you're not waking up every day married in your 4D world and feeling happy and grateful and knowing that you're a loving couple, then you're not embodying the person you want to be. So you're going to keep putting it off and keep fucking things up, Spirit is saying to you. Yeah, fruitful thoughts of you being together. Okay? Focus. She's got her eyes closed. She's focusing on her inner world, in her third eye, imagining what she wants as if she already has it. Astuti, if you need to book another one-to-one, I can give you more affirmations. I can help you to more get into the feeling of that, because you really are coming back to panicking. You're coming back to, I need this, hurry up, where is it? You're not being patient. You are trying to control again. And I don't want this taking longer for you, okay? Because before you were flip-flopping in and out, trying to come up with your own solutions and micromanaging it. You cannot create what you want if you are logically trying to problem solve it, because humans can only come up with 1, 2 or 3, possibly 4 solutions, sometimes none. The universe has millions. Stop micromanaging it. He is yours. He always has been and he always will, until you decide you don't want him. Yeah, but that's you, again, controlling. Let the universe bring in the ideal, perfect solution for you. Trust. All you need to do is live in the end of the wish fulfilled. You are married. You get into that feeling. You get into that knowing. Okay? It's already done. Okay, Lisa. Ba, 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 ba. Who is it? C. Okay. Excuse me. Lisa, are you in contact with your with C? Okay, yeah. I thought you were in some kind of contact here from what his energy is. Yeah. Okay. Now, he likes you more than he's letting on. Okay. In his energy, he's yours. Okay. He's interested in you. He does want to be with you. With this thinking man, he's holding a crystal. So, you know, it's crystal clear to him that he thinks about you all the time. He does, you know, have fun when you are in each other's company, but your worries are making him worry. Remember, you're connected. So what you're thinking and feeling about yourself, thinking and feeling about him, and what you think he thinks and feels about you is what you're going to see. So you're causing the friend zone, okay? Spirit is saying here to you. Because he does have a lot of feelings for you. There is that attraction definitely between you, sexual attraction between you here. However, the problem is that you're, you know, Spirit is saying, believe in this. Okay, children believe in Father Christmas. They believe in the Tooth Fairy, so believe. Okay, you've had past deception that has hurt you. Okay, so you are perhaps thinking, yes, but he might hurt me again, or it will ruin our friendship, or, you know, you're still thinking about how your ex hurt you, thinking that somebody else is going to do it as well. Okay, so Spirit's advice is put the work in. Okay, just like the other ladies have done, and men. Okay, put the work in. Start seeing yourself together. The beautiful 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Start bringing in loving energy. Where do you want this to go? When you want something, you always have to be crystal clear about what you want. You set your intention. This is what I want. Okay, it could be that you don't want to live with him, you don't want to marry him, you don't want to go that far. It doesn't feel natural to you just yet. So I want us to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I want us to start talking to each other every day, or, you know, getting that constant communication so that you can gauge how you feel about it. Okay, you tend to overthink things too much still, so you're overthinking again. Okay, Spirit is saying have pure thoughts. Again, snow on our head, pure thoughts, like the snow when it first falls. It's pure, it's untouched. You can have from the frosty behavior the new beginning that you want. When you shift, remember it, what you think and feel about yourself, what you think and feel about him, where you keep telling yourself he's a friend. Embody the person you want to be as if you have what you want already. Because who you believe you are, what you believe you have, is what you're going to get. So to speed things up, what you do is see it as already being done. We're already constantly talking on the phone together. Okay, if I could shift you into the reality where it's already done, how would you be feeling? You'd be feeling satisfied, you'd be feeling contented, you'd be feeling happy that you're talking to each other on the phone every day. And then you could move it to that you see each other. You don't need to figure out how, yes, but he lives in a different country and how's he going to get here? You don't need to mess with the middle, micromanaging. You see what you want. When you assume what you want as if you already have it, the universe will shift whatever is stopping you from getting what you want. You're the one stopping yourself from getting what you want. Okay, so he likes you more than he's letting on. He can't come forward as that because you're keeping him in the friend zone. So he has to act that part. Working on your self-concept, believing, feeling and knowing is vital. Remember, any of you, if you need to book a one-to-one session, I will gladly talk through things, and I always give lots of affirmations and tips. Okay, so it's not just a one-to-one, you know, I always give you backup as well for you to go away with and have affirmations in place and what you need to do, and little reminders of what to do if you start to doubt or you get triggered, etc., etc. You will have him come forward offering his love to you here. Okay, so he's yours if you want him. Yes, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, instead of trapping yourself in the old story, old thoughts about yourself, thinking you're not good enough or worthy enough, or he just wants to be friends. You're just assuming he wants to just be friends. You're keeping everything in place by the old story that you're telling yourself. Excuse me. Hello, Addison. How did your beautifying, pampering session go the other day? Are you a goddess? Don't focus on the distance. Again, if you are focusing only on what you want as if you already have it, the universe will get rid of anything that's stopping it from happening. That which you assume to be true has to happen. That is the law of assumption, like the law of gravity. Okay, the law of assumption is that which you assume is true is what you're going to get. So if you're assuming your boyfriend and girlfriend, or he's contacting you every day, then that has to happen. But not if you've got old thoughts coming in as well. You have to ditch the old story. Nice. You're welcome. We love a good pamper session. Kelly, are you still in the chat? Kelly O'Brien. Excuse me. Yes, my lovely Ninette, the prices are below. Hello, Colin, my lovely. As long as it's not any legal, health, pregnancy, job interview thingies, and if you can put your question in the PayPal as well, that would help. Welcome, Colin. This is the paid reading only session today. I will be doing the next free one on Saturday from usually 8 o'clock UK time. I like a challenge. Thank you, Wendy. Okay. Ninette, you sent me a money request, my lovely. You just need to send the payment, my lovely, not a request me to pay you, my lovely. Don't worry, quite a few people do that. There must be a button close by that is very close to the other one. I have worked, Colin, for a top UK company on their psychic lines. So if I was crap, I wouldn't have got in with them, my lovely. Ninette, did you hear me say about that you need to send the payment? You sent a payment request. Hello, Mario, sweetheart. How are you? Yes, you didn't send your donation, my sweetheart. You sent a money request for me to pay you. You just need to tweak. You need to tweak that, my lovely. Don't worry, somebody else did it earlier. Sometimes people do that. It must be a button that's close by that is send a money request, or perhaps people think when they're sending a money request that they're sending me money, but you're not. You're sending a request for me to pay you. I'm down south. I'm in the southwest. Okie doke. Are you in contact, Ninette? Are you in contact with your person? Yeah. Is he with somebody else? Because when I was shuffling, I saw the Queen of Swords, and that can be either somebody else he's with, or that you're being overpowering towards him here, because he's not a happy bunny. And I do have the community here, which can be third party if he is with somebody else. Let me carry on anyway. Pair. Okay, a couple of things I'm getting through here, Ninette. So let's break this down. Right, okay, in his energy, he definitely is not happy bunny. Okay, he's feeling miserable, he's feeling sad. There's some kind of frosty behavior around him, either towards him or that he's giving you. And we have community. This could be that he's not happy, he's miserable with a third person, that he's already with somebody else. It could be that perhaps you are with somebody else. It could be that you are accusing him of having somebody else. It could be that he just is in the friend zone at the moment here. A couple of things that can be. However, between you, Spirit is saying endings. So again, if he is with somebody else, he's not happy. Okay, there's no love there, and that's going to come to an end. If you two are bickering with each other, then that has to stop, Spirit is saying. Okay. It may be that you're thinking of ending things with him here, or you think he's going to finish with you here. We do have new love. Now that can be either that you're thinking of leaving him to go off with somebody else, or you again keep thinking that he's going to go off with somebody else, or if you are arguing to see this as new love instead of old shit that's going on between you. It's a bit of a mixed one, this one, so you're going to have to take whichever scenario fits, but it's going to be one of those. Be wiser, okay? Be wiser here. This sage is coming to the end of his book, okay? So rewrite what you do want to be seeing here. Definitely stop reacting to the 3D. So if you are arguing or you're seeing what you don't want, then close your eyes and focus on what your heart is telling you about this connection, not your ego mind. And have fun. Okay, have fun. Bring light and laughter into this, because your person certainly is not a happy bunny here. So whichever one of those situations it is, whether he's with somebody else and he's definitely not happy, and that will come to an end. I'm not saying it's going to be this week or whatever, okay, but Spirit's just saying it will come to an end. okay, so that the two of you can be together, then that's fine. I know you've asked how he's feeling about you, but it's coming out with how he's feeling pretty shit at the moment. So let me see if I can get another card on how he feels about you. Can we have how he feels? Again, the Tower and waiting. So again, it's not really coming out with how he feels, because Spirit will sometimes bring out the situation that needs either. So again, if he's with somebody else, he's asked, you know, wait for me because I'm miserable in this situation and it's going to come to an end, okay, because I want to be with you. If he's not with anybody else, then are you two arguing? Because that has to end. Okay, are you accusing him of being with somebody else because it's just making him feel miserable and he's just going to act shitty towards you? Here, that's why Spirit is saying it has to end. Perhaps you've had enough and you want him to end it and find somebody else. So a couple of things there. Whatever happens, whichever the situation it is, just follow what your heart is telling you and have fun is the main advice from Spirit for you in this. Yeah, we have the Lovers. So I do feel, you know, that you do want to be with him. So again, are you arguing? It needs to stop. Bring loving energy into this. See this as a new romance. How you would want the romance to be. Loving energy. If he is with somebody else, that's falling apart so that the two of you can be together. He is very attracted to you, okay? He finds you very attractive and is attracted to you. So he's obviously got feelings for you. Okay, Sasha, I would do... Are you still in the chat, Sasha? Ninette, I've just done your reading, my lovely. I think you're on a bit of a time lag behind us all here. Yes, I would, when you're having those imaginary conversations or randomly talking to your friend, no, you've already gone. Okay, not that you're packing your bags and going, because something could happen before you go. You always go as if you've done it. Okay, the event has already happened, then you know it's a done deal. It's already happened. That's you again trying to logically micromanage the steps. Well, we're going, you know, talking excitedly about going and packing our bags. No, you've already been. You're talking to your friend about how you had a lovely weekend together, etc. Okay? Yes, you can. Um, a lot of people listen to it whilst I'm still live, so I think you can drag it back or something. Okay, Sasha, so you're both having that conversation as if you're talking about how the weekend went. Yeah, you're both talking about it as if it's happened. It always is when it's the paid readings. It's not as frantic as the free ones. In the free readings, Colin, it's anybody who does pay takes priority. So sometimes I can go on there and nobody pays for quite some time. Other times I can go on there and do literally 2 free readings and the rest are rammed with people who are guaranteeing a reading. So bear that in mind, my lovely. Oh, Addison, I want snow. I keep looking out the window imagining snow, so hopefully we might have some this year. It's not very often. I think the last time we had any down here was really in the city. We get it on the moors, but in the city was 2018. Yeah, I'll come and get some of yours. Send some over to me. Don't know what we are. Get me weather app. Weather. 4 degrees and clear. Oh, just had a shooting star go past. Only because it's 11:30 at night here. Be about 13 degrees in the day tomorrow. Ah, so you have seen some snow, Wendy. right, seems very quiet, so I might go to bed. Not a lot occurring. Yeah, you were melting a bit. Shally, it is only paid readings. If you want me to hang on while you make a payment, then I'll wait, my lovely. If not, then the freebies will be on Saturday. Okay, just make, as long as it's not health related, pregnancy related, finance. Will I get my job interview? Will I pass my exams? None of those. And put your question in the PayPal payment, my lovely. Excuse me. Piglet. You only get 3 cards for the freebies, Colin. Let me have a look. Yes, what's your question, my lovely? Just drop your question in the chat. Sometimes I do have a lot of words blocked on YouTube, so if we can't see it, you just have to sort of do it out in bits so that we get the gist of it. Okay, are you in contact or no contact? Sometimes it'll come out and I blatantly know you're in no contact, other times it doesn't. Oh, well, there you go. You might be in no. You talked the other day, okay. Okay, sweetheart. He does want to offer you something more. Okay, something more solid between you. Okay, he does definitely believe in this connection. Okay, but he might be showing up a little bit indecisive at the moment, not sure which way to go. Okay, so watch, but he will kick out of that, Spirit is saying. Okay, he will start taking action. So in his feelings, wanting to offer you something more than he is at the moment. Now we have marriage here, but then we have healing. So I don't know if he's been married before or you've been married before, and there's some healing that still needs to be done from that. It could be that it's indicating that the two of you can be in a committed relationship once there is some healing that's done here. Definitely, you know, yours if you want him, but the advice for Spirit for you is really turning your back on any emotions that are not serving you, that are not healthy in the connection. So what are you thinking about yourself, about him, about the relationship, about what you think he thinks and feels about you? Okay, because it all has an effect on how he will treat you and how he will show up for you. I have the Get Them Back playlist that will help you. I know that it's not just about getting somebody back, it's about getting the relationship that you want. Okay, it's just, I've called it Get Them Back, but it will help you to understand that it's all about you shifting your energy and how you see yourself, him, and the relationship, or relationships overall, and love overall. But he certainly has feelings for you. He definitely wants to offer you something more than he has been. Okay, perhaps not straight away. You won't see it come in straight away, but it will come in here. But there is a bit of healing that you need to do within yourself. Okay, definitely turning your back on emotions that are not serving you. Yeah, you can be a little bit up and down in your thoughts and feelings about yourself, about him, about men in general, relationships in general, love in general here. Ninette, is he in an unhappy relationship then? Or are you thinking of ending the friendship? Because he's not very happy. No, Ninette, sorry. For you, Charlie, he does want to offer you something more. Have either of you been married before? Or are one of you still married? Because if neither of you are or haven't been married before, then Spirit is saying this has a chance to go further if you want it to. He's seeing other people. No. Okay. No, well, he's not married to them, so it's just saying that the two of you could be married to each other in the future. He might be indecisive at the moment, but he will come towards you. He will choose you when he's stopped being indecisive. But again, what thoughts are you telling yourself? So again, the Get Them Back playlist will help you understand that you need to shift your energy about the story you're telling yourself. That's why Spirit is saying turn your back on the emotions and the thoughts that are not serving you. What you think and feel about yourself, well, I'm first best, I'm always chosen, I'm pursued, I am beautiful, I am good enough, okay, I'm important, I'm a priority, I'm irresistible, I'm unforgettable. Okay, working on your self-concept. What story, when you think of him, are you saying in your head? What are you thinking about him? Oh, he's always going off with other people. Perhaps I'm not pretty enough. Perhaps I'm not good enough. Stop those thoughts, Spirit is saying, because it's not seeing you as the person who has the connection that you want. Yeah, so it's all about you. So please go and watch, especially the last the last video I've done at the top of the Get Them Back playlist, because it's two people, one who was in no contact and the other one who was getting hot and cold behavior from her person. And then go and explore the rest of that playlist, because it will help you understand that it's all about you. Go and listen to the other success stories. It's never about your person. They're just acting the part you've given them, how you're thinking about them. And you've just said, he hardly ever has time for me or contacts me. So that's the part you've given him. So he's not going to make time for you, and he's not going to contact you very often, because that's the role you've given him in your thoughts. We're all connected by energy, and science and quantum physics proves this. So what you're thinking about yourself, I'm not good enough, he hardly talks to me, I'm not a priority, I'm not good enough, I'm always second best. Well, that's how you're going to be treated. What are you thinking about him? He's always off with other people, doesn't have time for me, hardly contacts me. That's not lining up with, oh my God, we are so in love with each other, we're in a loving relationship, we're a perfect match, I'm a priority, I'm important to him, he's head over heels in love with me and crazy about me. See where I'm coming from? You are more than good enough. We all are, but a lot of people think they're not. Doesn't mean that you might know that you're more than good enough, but what story, the story you're telling, he hardly ever wants to see me or contact me, is a block. It's stopping him from coming in, because that's the story you're giving every time you think about him, or the majority of time when you think about him. Start bringing loving energy when you think about him into the connection, and he will come towards you. The more you're thinking he doesn't want to contact me very often and he hardly talks to me, is going to cause a time delay, is all Spirit is saying to you. That's why they're saying turn your back on the emotions and the thoughts that are not serving you, that are not seeing you two as being together, how you want to be together. If you listen to the success story at the top of the Get Them Back playlist, you will understand what Spirit is trying to say to you. Because you can have him how you want him, but not if that is your main thoughts, because that is how he's going to treat you. Bye, Wendy, my lovely. It's the law of assumption, not the law of attraction. Okay, the law of assumption is that which you assume to be true. So you're assuming that he doesn't have time for you. Okay, that's what you're getting. We all are creators. Okay, we're all got a brain and we all are breathing. So therefore, when you wake up in the morning and you are start that inner chatter, you're chattering away to yourself in your head, right? It's time for me to get up. I'm going to have some breakfast, or I think I'll have a coffee, or I think I'll have a cup of tea, or I must get ready for work. Okay, you've got that inner dialogue all day long till you go to sleep. You're talking to other people in your head. You're thinking about him and you're thinking, fucker, he hardly ever rings me. He's always off with other people. And whatever else you're thinking about him that is not lining up with a beautiful relationship that you want. My lovely, it makes no difference what he is telling you. Believe me. Okay, believe me when I say current circumstances do not matter. Go and listen to the last success story I did. Both of their people were like, fuck you. Okay, one was in no contact for God knows how long. She shifted her energy, she shifted her thoughts about it, saw them only in a loving relationship, and he had to conform. He turned back up again. The other one, hot and cold behavior for 2 years, narcissistic behavior, etc. He turned back up, conforming to how she wants, because she shifted her energy after spending 2 years listening to tarot readings that fucked her head up. Please just go and listen to the thing and you will understand. It doesn't matter whether he's married with 6 wives. It doesn't matter whether he lives on the moon. It doesn't matter whether he told you to drop off the face of the earth. It means jack shit. Nothing. De nada. Half of the Wendy, who's just gone, her person, no contact for ages. When he did come back in, no, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I don't commit to anybody. No, no, no. Now they're a happy couple. Okay. I know you're not arguing with me, my lovely. And I'm not arguing with you either. I'm just saying you can do this in the energy he can, but your energy is not allowing him to show up how you want him to because of the thoughts and feelings you're having that is the opposite of what you want. Okay, we are dwindling on numbers, so I am definitely going to end the session because it's coming up to midnight. And so I am going to call it a day. I will be back on Saturday. I have done the daily for tomorrow, so that will be pinging into action any moment for some of you because it always kicks off at midnight in the UK. And you, Addison, my lovely, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for following me and for all of your support. Catch you all again soon. Bye.